Life is not a journey for me. Been there, done lots. My destinations are now, in the present. In my age and my body, tomorrow is always a new day. I'm here already, where I want to be. I found out this year that my destination can rapidly change without continued resilience and presence in the now. Each day can become something you never imagined. Today, I'm telling a story of how, with my deep passion for dance, despite my age, I overcame what was going to be the hardest year of my life. I changed the game in more ways than one. And I hope that this will become part of someone else's survival guide. Why does 60 have to be the new 40, the new 30, or the new 50? 60 is the new 60. I want to prove that it's okay to be 60. It's okay to be old. It's okay to feel good in your own mind, body, and soul. And at 60, to just dance. My mama didn't get a minute over 60 to live. I'm going to keep dancing, keep living every day, every minute, every second, every 5, 6, 7, 8. Competition has always been good for me. As long as you keep working hard, and more importantly, never give up, the victories will come. Yes, time is running out. Every 5, 6, 7, 8 is a prelude to the beginning of something fun. A few dance steps, a few lame tricks, lots of props and elaborate costume changes, all moments in time that we have to cherish. I lead a motley crew of 50-somethings into competition, hip-hop competitions. I hope that my inspiration and positive attitude can resonate loudly in my aging community. I want to inspire change. I want people to dance like there's somebody watching. I live in Seashell on the Sunshine Coast of British Columbia. It is my home that in the past 18 years, I've been busy and I've been thriving by dancing and teaching dance in this little piece of paradise. Seashell has a population of 10,847, and it has the biggest demographic between 45 and 65 years old. I teach at the Seashell Aquatic Center and the Senior Activity Center, a variety of cardio cabaret, a cardio dance fitness inspired class.
These are probably 30 years old. They just fell apart and they left one hell of a mess all over the floor. I haven't fallen apart yet.
In Seashell, I guess I found my participants to be like-minded individuals, not quite ready to give up, super active, fit, and happy.
Do it out, in, out, strong, together. Can you bend a little more? Down, yes! Together.
The Coast Academy of Dance is where I initially signed up my 2.5-year-old daughter to take ballet. The Coast Academy of Dance is also where I lead my fearless competitive adult crew into competitions, victories, and happy delusions of grandeur. Just for fun, I'm always looking to add a little something extra to our routine, either a prop hidden in our clothing, or even a quick clothing costume change.
Okay.
Obviously, the cool camo tearaway pants were not used in this year's competition or in any performance.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
with Ivana since day one, so I'm the only original left in her dance crew, and I take it because she makes me.
My name is Mary.
Amy Perry.
Joanna.
Marissa Alex.
I have been part of this group for 3 years, but this is the first time I've gotten to dance on stage with them is this year because of COVID. Surprisingly, this year I have not been nervous at all. I usually get really nervous.
What's your favorite part of performing?
I think the cheers at the end. The crowd. Just the energy on stage, and yeah, it's just such a high.
I always get really nervous just before I go on stage. You know, once you get on the stage, you just have to go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to perform, then I would say just afterwards and how excited we all are, and you know, the adrenaline is rushing. Yeah, that's my favorite.
The last few years have been really hard, missing out on seeing, hearing, smelling my crew, missing out on moving my body in a way that can't be replicated dancing in the kitchen on Zoom. Firstly, the nasty lockdown, every day feeling older, then a glimpse of hope. We were able to dance, masked up 2 meters apart, formations ever changing just because of the nasty COVID 2-meter rule. Then lockdown again. Well, at least I got to bond with my dogs and my dancer daughter. I thought, hey, maybe we can practice outside, maybe without the masks, maybe close together, and then another lockdown, another class canceled. Formations and alignments are important in dance. So maybe without having to be 2 meters apart, maybe we can be together. Maybe we can explore some of these absurd choreographies that were coming up just out of sheer isolation and not being able to get feedback from anybody being present. I hope I can change the paradigm, show up at a cool hip-hop class, and be considered not an old lady, but simply a dancer.
One, two, three.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's that?
And
Larissa there and me there.
This is number 278. Please note this dance is missing 25 dancers. Who's bad?
Did you see that everyone was standing? Yes. Were they? I didn't know.
Precious moments are spent watching our daughters perform, watching our friends perform, watching our friends' daughters perform. Everybody supports each other. We've been competing since 2015. Different crews, different years, different bodies, but all having a great time and forming bonds that last forever. The show must go on came about when a circus performer got injured before a death-defying trick, or when an animal got loose. The ringmaster would then keep the band going so the people wouldn't panic. In life, we will experience times like these. Times can get hard, but the important thing is to keep the show going.
Show our love to him, so we're going to send this video to Magnus. We know you can do it. We can't wait to see you back on your bike, ripping fast. Beat this, and we all love you. We say we love you, Magnus!
Up next, we have a student choreographed contemporary solo, 16 to 17 years. This is number 345. He's a fighter.
In July, my son Magnus went into the hospital into complete isolation for a stem cell transplant. In that same July, I was at my Papa Nino's side in his last moments. On that same day, July 24th, my son Magnus was well enough to lead the stem cell isolation ward. On September 18th, Magnus felt so good that he raced on the last BC Cup of the season, right here at his old stomping grounds at our own Coast Gravity Park on the Sunshine Coast. They say that at 25, you're considered old as a dancer. We want to change those barriers big time for dancing, for taking an adult dance class, not just to embarrass our daughters, but to release the stigma of an old person having to act, look, and dance a certain way. The greatest moments are when we come off the stage or come out of a class giggling, thinking we look so cool. Life can get scary at times. As we age, harder and harder to take. That scary fear response produces endorphins and other chemicals. Ironically, the same chemicals are in the body when we're excited. By taking these and reframing that feeling into the excitement of competing, we can then have the resilience and stamina to carry on. Never giving up, being in the moment, being in the 5, 6, 7, 8. I hope someday, as an old age dancer, I can inspire others to just dance. This year, I decided to have a no-audition, not really an audition. Just come up, show up, count to 8, and you're in.
So everyone can hear. We start off with a warm-up. We're going to do a few groups. We're going to do a little bit of improv with props because we are prop masters. And we will also do just a little teeny tiny bit of choreography. So things put together.
Music just really energizes me. It's the rhythms in my body. I still love anytime there's a dancing opportunity I'm there. But I was part of the Fantastics group because there were dancing opportunities with Ivana.
So my name is Rick. I've danced with Ivana before. We won some trophies before COVID came along. Had a great time. Love to dance. I've been dancing forever. I learned to dance with my mom when I was little to American Bandstand, and it was fabulous. Dancing has kind of been my life. It makes me feel happy, and that's why I dance. Funk. I'm a funk kind of guy, so I love funk music. And
because you own this. We won it with you.
This is all me. This was all me. They just kind of backed me up, so it's.
My name is Audra Stewart. I'm from Seychelles in Davis Bay. I decided I need some fun, so that's why I thought this would be fantastic. And I loved watching the ladies at competition do their stuff. I do love to dance. My coordination has changed over the years, so I'm tripping over my feet a little bit more, not able to follow steps, but I'm really excited to give this a shot.
Hi, I'm Suzette Stevenson. I'm from Half Moon Bay, BC. It's true. I have 5 grandchildren. Are we doing that? Are
Yes,
we saying your age?
Yes, we
I'm.
You're 7?
I'm 52.
Okay, you can say it. You can say it.
52. soccer dance to an AC/DC song that I am blessed for the rest of my life that I got to witness, because it was just pure joy seeing my mom up there rocking it out to AC/DC and sunglasses and police hat. The mind-body connection, so good. And then this year, I just registered my granddaughter, one of my granddaughters, 5 years old at the academy. So the tradition moves on, all because Audrey joined dance class with Ivana.
Now on the Sunshine Coast, I'm a retired Royal Canadian Mounted Police, having served 28 years in the force, 23 in the Yukon Territory. I'm also known as the Constable for Life. I love dancing, and I dance all over the world. Since my wife passed away 6 years ago, I travel to different areas, and if there's live music or good music going, I'm on the dance floor. I got a full set of drums at home, and I drum to my own beat. And I do my own thing on the dance floor.
My worst fear actually is injury, because in one competition I tore my Achilles right before going on, and in another competition it was a meniscus, and I don't know if it's the adrenaline that it makes me take too big of steps or something, but yeah, so that's my biggest fear.
Whatever happens on stage stays on stage.
The favorite part is all the giggles and all the ridiculous drama about maybe not having the right glove or the right costume bit, or having messed up a part, which no one can tell anyway. Yeah, so that's the fun part. That's the fun part after, is to figure out where everyone comes out and how everyone's feeling, and it's usually a circus of feelings. Yeah.
The older you get, the younger you are. And remember, today's the first day of the rest of your life.
Yes. All right, thank you, Chuck.
Right on.
Paraphrasing from Ralph Waldo Emerson, every day is the best day of the year. Tomorrow is a new day. Too dear to waste a moment on the yesterdays. Paraphrasing from Eminem, you better lose yourself in the music, in the moment. You own it. You better never let it go. You only get one shot. Let's change the way we age. The older we get, the less time we have. Find something that transports you into that flow, that groove. Something that makes any other problem, person, or thing disappear. Even if it's just for an hour a week. Even if it's just dancing. Costumes and the props, top notch. So right now it looks like I'm wearing Michael Jackson pants, but I'm not. I'm wearing camouflage pants underneath. These will be ripped off like tearaway pants. Here, now the trick here is to not pull out your hat and glasses at the same time. Except for, of course, the white glove. So we'll be doing a lot of this. And then we'll take off our hat and gloves. Where we march, we do all kinds of strong movements like that. And then we transition to Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation. Sparkles and super sexy. And then we walk forward. We go off, the crowd is cheering. They want an encore, but we just can't do it right now. That's it. Magic costume. So there's a lot of things about dancing and stuff that are attitude based. So I try to wear some statement t-shirts to class. Here's probably my next one. It says vintage 65, still alive. So it's not quite 65, but getting there. Okay, go. You're on. Almost there. Keep going. All right.
Stuck in my car, which will only last for so much longer.
Okay, you're looking at that camera. Don't look over here. All right.